Hi, welcome to Buffalo Trace Distillery in Frankfort, Kentucky. Thanks for joining us for Holiday Cocktails with the Trace. What's going to happen today? We are going to feature two cocktails. One, the Capital City Cider with Buffalo Trace Bourbon, and the second one's called Snowed In. It features Buffalo Trace Bourbon, Bourbon Cream, and Freddies Root Beer. Our bartender today, Mike Abbott, is going to walk you through step by step on how to make these cocktails. We hope that after we're done today, you will share some photos on Facebook or Instagram and show us how you made these cocktail creations. Be sure to tag us and use the hashtag #CocktailsWithTheTrace. We're going to be reviewing these pictures of your cocktail creations over the weekend, and we're going to pick a winner on Monday to win a special prize from our gift shop. Definitely stay tuned to our website. We're always distilling new events, buffalotracedistillery.com/events. Now I'm going to hand things over to Mike Abbott, our bartender. He's from Goodfellas Pizzeria and Wiseguy Lounge in Lexington, Kentucky, and he's going to walk you through holiday cocktails with the Trace. Mike?
Cheers. Thank you, Rebecca.
You're welcome.
All right, guys. So welcome and happy holidays, everybody. Very simple cocktails. These should be easy to recreate here at home, and anything that you can grasp at your local grocery store, or even if you feel like making some for yourself. I'm going to start off with the Capital City Cider. You're going to start off with 2 cardamom pods. For anybody who is unfamiliar with cardamom pods, you can find them in your local grocery in the spice and baking aisle. And nothing crazy, not like making a mint julep, but you can just basically quickly pulverize these with a muddle or the back of a pint glass, just enough to break those open and release the aromatics. Next, we will go ahead and add in 1/2 ounce of lemon juice, and then partner that with a 1/2 ounce of simple syrup. And then for me, I homemade my own apple cider. I'm a big fan of apple cider, especially during the holidays. But you can also buy one at your local grocery store as well if you feel need to. We're going to go a full 1.5 ounces of this. And then 2 dashes of Peychaud's anise bitters. Finally, the important part, we're going to hit it with a full ounce of Buffalo Trace Bourbon. And that's it for this cocktail. All we want to do is just go ahead and add ice to your martini shaker. Do a decent amount. I do recommend adding at least ice up to the half amount of the martini shaker. As you shake this, as few people know, you're not only chilling the drink down, but you are diluting it down just enough to add a little bit of water that's going to marry the flavors together and get rid of the pop of that bourbon. So go ahead and seal this really nicely and give it a nice hard shake. As I said, this is blending all the flavors together, and it is also adding just enough water to your cocktail to get rid of the pop. In your favorite rocks glass, we will add some more ice. And then nobody wants to chew on cardamom pods while drinking this cocktail with the family. So use you a nice Hawthorne strainer. Some of you may even have like a little mesh strainer or a tea strainer at home. You can use that as well. But go ahead and pop that in. And then to finish off this drink, guys, we'll celebrate with a little bit of Prosecco or champagne. If you are using this, I do recommend going dry. That's why I chose a nice Prosecco. Lastly, we'll garnish it with a slice of a gorgeous apple. And then one of my favorite things to place with cardamom is orange. Now, even though there is no definite orange in the cocktail itself, what we're going to do is use a zester or a channel knife. Grab you a nice ripe orange, and as you create your little orange twist, do it over top of the glass. You're going to see that the mist comes out across it. And even though there's no orange in this cocktail at all, that mist is going to hit the top of it. The essential oils will sit over it. And as you are sitting there enjoying your cocktail, you will smell orange and therefore enhance the flavor of your drink. Give it a nice twist. And I present to you the Capital City Cider. Now, for our next drink, that would be our chilled drink that you guys can enjoy over dinner or whatnot, but as you get finished up and you want to sit around the fire, I present to you my makeshift wintry, kind of a root beer float. I've been excited to play with this for a long time. Mr. Freddie Johnson has created a fantastic root beer soda of his own. So what we're gonna do is take that and we're gonna partner it with the Buffalo Trace cream, and we're actually gonna heat that up on the stove. Now I have a nice little induction pot here, obviously. Make this in the kitchen. That's where usually most of the holiday parties happen anyway. Now what I'm doing is I'm adding 4 ounces and even 6 ounces of root beer. The proportions are easy, guys. It's just equal parts. So 2, 4, and that was actually 6 ounces of root beer. Now we're gonna do 6 ounces of the bourbon cream. From there, we're gonna heat this up, but actually build our cocktail in your favorite coffee mug. Wonderful folks at Buffalo Trace have presented me with this gorgeous festive green coffee mug themselves. And as simple as can be, we're gonna hit it with 2 full ounces of Buffalo Trace bourbon, just to sweeten it up a bit. Let's go 1/2 ounce of simple syrup. And for those of you questioning about simple syrup, it's equal parts water and sugar. Heat it up, melt it down, and make sure all the sugar is dissolved, and you're good to go. Now, I will warn you, the boiling point of Buffalo Trace cream and root beer is extremely low. You want to keep an eye on this, especially if you're using an induction burner. Found out the hard way that this will go overboard with you really quick. So let me just go ahead and stir. While that's heating up, I'm going to go ahead and stir this together. Let's give it a moment to get up to temp. And then you're gonna finish this drink, just so you know, with a nice whipped cream. If you wanna be a little bit more festive, something I did fun, and when making whipped cream at home, either buy you a tub of Cool Whip, or you can actually get some heavy whipping cream. Using a hand mixer, I do recommend adding about 4 ounces of powdered sugar, just to sweeten it up a bit. Or if you're like me and like to throw an extra party, I have about, in a 16-ounce ISI Whippet, I've done about 10 ounces of heavy whipping cream and 6 full ounces of Fireball cinnamon whiskey. And we are just about there, folks, as it comes up to temp. And there we are. Simply fill this up. It's going to be about 2 to 3 ounces, but you'll go just a little bit over halfway. Finish it up with your Fireball whipped cream. And then garnish it with a little grated nutmeg. And a cinnamon stick. And I present to you the Snowed In. Cheers.
Thanks, Mike. Oh my gosh, I am so excited to make these myself in my home over the holidays. Like you said, just having that by the fireplace with my family, that's gonna be amazing.
Absolutely.
Guys, we really appreciate you joining us tonight for Holiday Cocktails with the Trace. We wish you nothing but the best over this holiday season. Just want to remind you, if you took any photos tonight of your cocktails, be sure to share them on Facebook and Instagram. Tag us at Buffalo Trace Distillery and use the hashtag Cocktails with the Trace. We're going to be picking one lucky winner for a prize from our gift shop. Also want to take a second to plug some of the barware that Mike has used today. The coffee mug, the rocks glass, we have those put together in some nice gift sets with the recipe cocktail card. So if you're looking for a nice little stocking stuffer for your family and friends this holiday season, be sure to check these out in our gift shop located at the Distillery. We look forward to hosting you again soon for another cocktail experience. Be sure to check out our events at buffalotracedistillery.com/events. Happy holidays.